There's absolutely no doubt that the way I was taught to listen when I was doing my music degree at Oxford was an incredibly valuable skill to develop. The ability to analytically and critically pull apart any piece of music just by listening to it. But there was one thing they didn't teach me. I don't think I've seen anybody teach it anywhere. The way that you listen is the tiny hinge that swings the door of everything else in your creative process. Because if what you are hearing is inaccurate, if you're actually not listening to the music and instead focusing on something else, everything you do after that may well be completely wrong-headed. If, for instance, you are critically listening to your piece of music and making notes as you're listening to it, what are you actually listening to? Are you listening to the music? Kind of. But what you're also listening to are your thoughts about the music. You can't really listen to the music as a listener and critically listen at the same time. There is definitely a place for critical listening, for analytical listening, but there is also a place for simply listening to the music and nothing else without focusing on what's bad or good about it, because you can always do that later. What I call direct listening is a skill that is absolutely essential for everybody to learn and practice to gain and maintain some measure of objectivity about your music. Because if you're just there, lost in your thoughts, you're not actually hearing it as someone who you're making it for. So one of the most important things that you can do, as well as developing your ear to analytically and critically listen, is simply to hear the music without reference to judgment and thought, because then you will get a much clearer picture of what is good, what is bad, what you want to keep the same, and what you want to change in your music.